Hello, this is Behind the Scenes. This is part 2 of my series for the training day as a beginner guide. In this video, I want to show you how I do my training day personally. So in the first video that I link in the description, I explained everything, how I prepare, how I would go about it. And in this video, I want to show you some action. So we are close to the end of the 5th hourly challenge, and I am almost ready to get started. So we haven't talked about strategy yet. I have created a little guide for you guys where I talk about this event, Train Units, Day 5, Clash of Provinces. And in there I have some quick tips as well. I talk about training day strategies, and I have discovered so far 2 strategies that work very well for me. One is what I call the Quicky, which tries to make sure that we can finish very fast in case we have other responsibilities in life. Some of us have a life outside of Rise of Empires, away from the smartphone. And the Quicky is for those people who want to get their chests done within like half an hour. And then there is the second strategy, which I call the slow burning overachiever, which is for people who don't want to use so many cop buffs. They have a lot of time, they want to get as many chests as possible over a period of time. Then you can use this one. So today I wanted to talk about the Quicky actually. So this one takes little time. The best time for me personally is to do that when the 5th hourly challenge is about to end. So like 10 minutes before. Then I would start doing that and start my training. When we have a look at the hourly challenges, I prepared a little list that explains which hour is good for what. So I show here what the activities are that we can get points for, and I commented on how I would do that. So like I said, hour 5 is about to end. When we have a look at our hourly challenge, it ends in 12 minutes. We can see that we can get points by increasing the building power, so upgrading buildings or building new ones, increasing technology power, or using training speed ups. And in my comments here, I'm saying, yes, you can use this for upgrading buildings, of course, and you can do it for technology. But I like to use this one for double dipping with my strategy, the Quicky. And for hour 6, which is going to be the next one in 13 minutes, I do the same, but we will then have buildings and training troops. So hour 5 is for using training speed ups, which will give you points for the hourly challenge. And in this 6th hour, you will get points for training troops. Why is that good for double dipping? First of all, what is double dipping? It's a word that is being used to just say that while you're doing your cop points and get your cop chests, you also use what you have available to get the hourly challenge chests. So the goal would be to unlock all 3 chests of the hourly challenge while getting my cop points. And in the next hourly challenge, while I train troops, I want to get another 3 hourly challenge chests. So when I finish my 6 cop chests plus 3 hourly challenge from now, 3 hourly challenge in the new hour, I will end up with 12 chests in total that I got from both of these events. And I can be done with this in less than half an hour. Why half an hour? We can use cop buffs, COP buffs, score bonuses that are found here when you go to town buffs. And then you can look for increased Clash of Provinces score. There are 50% scores and 100% scores available. Those increase your points. Like no matter what you do, whatever you get points for, when you use the green one, you get 50% more. When you use the blue one, you get 100% more. But those are only valid for 30 minutes. And there are a lot of cop days in the week. So every day is a day. So you don't want to use too many of those in one day. So if you can do it, if you can manage, you can just do like a couple of 50%, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 to 50% during the day. If you want to be fast done, you better use 100%, which is what I'm going to do now. So we see the hourly challenge will finish soon, so we should get started with this. First of all, I want to use one of those 100%. In case you don't know that, if you have enough 50% Clash of Province scores, you need 4 of them, you can exchange this and end up with another 100% score. So now I have 2 of those. I can do this one more time just to show you again. Yay! So I always like to keep a couple of 50% if I only need those. Those are of course much more efficient than using 100% because you need 4 of those to get 1 of the 100%. But in this case I want to use this one. This is available for 30 minutes. And with this Quicky strategy, I just want to start by using my training speed ups until I reach the 3rd chest of the hourly challenge. Then I will stop, wait until the next hourly challenge 6 will start here. Then I will do training troops and will do the rest until I'm finished. And the cool thing about the training troops hour, though there are 2 of them, hour 6 and 7. The best thing about the 6th and the 7th hourly challenge of training day is that you actually get points for the troops, not for the speed ups. So in case in the 6th hour or 7th hour you run out of speed ups, you can still get more cop points by just using gems to recruiting all your troops, which is very, very nice to have. And what is always very smart to do is you have basically half an hour to get everything done with the 50% or 100% cop buff. And I like to start late in the 1st hour because this one is usually very easy to get. And then for the 2nd hour, I want to have a little bit more time. Also takes 5 minutes until the 2nd hour starts. So it's 5 minutes after the full hour, the new hourly challenge starts. There's always 5 minutes in between when there's nothing. And so I want to have a little bit time more in the end so that I can make sure that I finish all my chests nicely without having to rush quite a lot. So we can do this very easily, and we're going to do this now. So first of all, I've made sure that I have enough resources. I explained in the first part of this little series how I know how many resources I need, and I have enough. If I don't have enough for some reason and I want to do more, then I still have enough resources here. So that shouldn't be a big problem. Having a look at what we want to do, first of all, I want to make sure that my buildings are ready. So here we have my stable. I'm a little bit unorganized. I put these away for quite some time. The barracks and the archery range, because I didn't use them so much. Oh no, I already used this one. That's bad. And that means I already have my first cop points. What you usually want to do is you want to finish those in the hour. So it's always good to start training before. I know if something takes 10 hours and I know when I want to start my training day, I would make sure that those finish just in time so that I don't need to use so many speed ups for this one. So this was a little bit not so nice because I used them without having my cop buff on yet. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I want to train a lot today, so that's fine. So I already have the first chest unlocked. No big deal there, but I haven't gotten any luck with the hourly challenge. So what we are doing now is, first of all, we activate the cop buff, and then we're gonna start, and I'm gonna show you just how I quickly get my 6th chest plus 6 hourly challenge chests with almost no effort, just because of nice preparation. So you can see now the cop buff is active for 100%. It will end in 30 minutes and we can get started. So what we want to do first is I want to get my archers started one more time. I train level 6 archers. I want to start my royal footmen, and I want to finish, maybe we do some cavalry first. So I'm going to finish this one and I'm going to get started. I always use my speed ups in the way that I start trying to get the minutes and seconds away, so that when I use the hours, I don't accidentally use too many hours, which is quite annoying. So I'm just going to use this under the 2 hours, and then I can just use my hours to get this done. And you can see I already have a couple of chests unlocked. 10 hours to train one of those. I will do that again. And now I know, okay, I need to click here to get this one done, and then I can just click through. Alrighty, and then we do that again. This is a little bit time consuming, like always, but it could be worse. So the goal of this hour is to quickly get to hourly challenge chest 3. We're already at number 2 now, We want to get to number 3 and then we stop for 5 minutes. What you can also do is, when you realize that you don't have enough time for something, you can also use diamonds, because they count as speed ups as well. So I'm going to do this just to make sure that I get the hourly challenge done with just 3 before the time is up. So I did a lot more cavalry than I wanted. This is why I'm out of lumber for now. I can just get a little bit back of those because I'm pretty much done with arcane knights, I believe. So I've used a couple of gems already. This is one tip that you always have to consider: use gems. Like if you feel like you're close to the hourly challenge end and you're still not at the chest that you want to have, then definitely go for the gems. Those help quite a bit. But also keep in mind, you don't always have to go for the 3rd chest. If I want to train a lot and I want to get done within 30 minutes, then of course I'm going to go for the 3rd chest. But you can see that took us quite a bit to get there. So when we have a look at the hourly challenge, we got research speed ups. So when people ask, how do I get more speed ups for Tech Day? Take the hourly challenge on a Friday. You can see here more research speed ups. And next to all the other awesome items, we have again 10 research speedups and so on. So this is perfect. So the easiest way to always make sure that you have research speedups or any speedups available is do the hourly challenges as often as you can. Yeah, usually the recommendation is just go for the purple chest of the hourly challenge, because this is usually very easy to do. And only if you really feel like it, only if you feel that it's worth it, try to get the 3rd chest, because the 3rd chest is quite nice. It has a lot of diamonds, 3000 diamonds, it has an advanced port, it has hero tokens which you can use to buy stuff in the token shop, for example courage medals, which are like the most valuable currency in this game because they help with zone commemoration, which in fact helps you to develop or get cop results better very fast. So now let's have a look at Clash of Province chests. What have we done so far? We arrived at 49 million already. So that means we have a couple of chests unlocked. Number 1 is there. Training speed ups. We get some training speed ups back. Awesome. Chest 2, courage medals, advanced teleport, and some more speed ups probably. And here we see 1 million gold, 2000 gems, super recruitment ticket, 220 courage medals, which is awesome. And oh, we still have to unlock more. So all this unlocking, sorry that I really have to watch this, but for me it's pretty much fun. So again, gems, courage medals, and more training speed ups. So while doing COP and while unlocking chests, you get speed ups back. So it's never really you're losing and investing and you don't get anything back. It's very, very useful. So now we can see 6 chests is waiting for us, which is like 15 million away. As you can see, in what short time we could get to 49 million. The last 15 shouldn't be a big problem. And by the way, we just unlocked the first Alliance Cop chest as well. So this one is very well done. So the next thing we want to do is, now that we just assume that we are done with our training, what I can always do is train another batch, because for some reason you can never have enough troops. So I started with a power of 7.2 million, I believe, and just by doing a little bit of training, I'm now at 7.6, which comes mostly from my troop power, 6 million. So the next thing I want to do is, because I want to train more footmen and more archers because they help me with Reign of Chaos to get tiles easier. Yeah, you need a demolition power of 500 to take tiles from enemies, red tiles or purple tiles, and therefore I want to have my troops ready to be with footmen. So currently I am only having my Class Legion at a capacity that they can do more than 500 demolition power, which is needed to get one enemy tile red or purple with one hit only. Yeah, if you have less than 500, like let's see here, 274 and 218, if I send those two on one enemy tile, this is not even adding up to 500, so even if both of them hit once, that's not even enough, so I would have to hit 3 times. So the more demolition power you have, the better. And I'm focused on cavalry, but cavalry doesn't have very good demolition power. So as soon as I put my footmen in here, then I get more demo power. You can see here that's already much better, 387. But you can also see I don't have more footmen. So what am I going to do? I'm going to train more footmen now. I need roughly here, what is that? 3,400 plus 33,000. So I need something like, I don't know, 40,000 footmen to have this one fully with footmen. And this will bring me at least close to the 500 maybe if I'm lucky. So the 5th hourly challenge will start very soon. You can see here it begins in 20 seconds. And having a look at this, it doesn't tell us anything yet. Let's just wait a couple of seconds. Alright, the hourly challenge started. It's 5 minutes after the full hour. And if we have a quick look here, what do we get points for? We can increase our building power. So now is a good time to finish any storage buildings that you have already started upgrading. And now the speed ups don't count at all for the hourly challenge. Now only training the troops themselves count. So every level 10 unit that you train, you get 215 plus points. So let's see how this goes if we start doing that. Just to remind you, we still have our cop bonus active, which is under town buff. And then we can see here, it is still there. 18 minutes to go. That means we have 18 minutes time now to reach our 6th chest. So I'm gonna go for that and just do that, but I'm not gonna hurry too much. Okay, so 10 hours, I need roughly a little bit more for one batch of footmen, so I have to start again. What you can see now is just by unlocking all my chests, I have already 18 hours back here, and I'm back to 1000 hours for 5 minutes. So I have still plenty of speed ups to go, so I can just use those. And now I can just click through. What we will do now is you don't have to watch me click all the time. I will just speed up the process and you can just watch me how I quickly get to chest 6. All right, let's get started. Alright, and now we can see that perfectly on time we got all chests that we wanted. So now let's have a look at the hourly first. 3.7, we needed 3.6. And what do we get? Training speed ups. And more speed ups. And get hero tokens, hero XP, and more training speed ups. Awesome. So you've seen that I've used a couple of gems to train quickly in the last hour. You see I already have those back. So as long as you keep going and you always train properly and execute properly, you get your investment back. So you're not losing much. It's just you're investing first, and in the end you get something back from those chests. And then you can keep growing. It's not that you're stunting because of using all your speed ups, you're using gems and so on. So keep using gems, keep using speed ups, but in a smart way, and use them when the hours for the hourly challenge are great for you. Okay, so let's open our last cop chest then, which is chest number 6. Just because we are so happy about it. 2 million gems, 1 million gold, 2 times 50 million. Wisdom medals helping for hero development, hero tokens which help me for courage medals, but of course the courage medals are included. Steel cavalry chest, dreadnought chest, and wanderer chest, all material is available, plus, oh, this one I want to show you again because it's so nice. 15 hours of speed ups plus another 200 minutes of speed ups, which is ideal. So if I wanted to go for chest 7, 8 and potentially 9, I still have enough speed ups left. How is that possible, you ask? I used a lot, and let's have a quick look just to show you that it's really worth it. Use my speed up calculator one more time. Which sometimes looks a little bit funky. So 255 of those, then we have 462, so 5 minutes. 10 minutes we don't have anything. 15 minutes we don't have anything. 1 hour we have 31. So you can see we used a lot and invested a lot, but we still have 72 hours. So no problem, I can collect a lot of those until next week. So maybe I have 200 hours again available next week for the next training day. All right, so then basically we can wrap this up. As I said, this is my strategy that I call the Quickie. So you want to use the 30 minutes of the cop buff that you have available to do that. Of course, you could also split that up. First of all, I still have 11 minutes left. So basically, we just did the whole thing in 18 minutes and didn't have to rush so much, only at the end of the first hour because I started a little bit late. But this can be done. You could also split this up and do this with 2 times 50%. Yeah. What you have to remember is the hourly challenge. There's a schedule of 8 hours with different activities, and after the first round it will start again and it will start another time. So you can get back to training troops, the 2 hourly challenge, hours 5 and 6. You can basically do 3 times a day. Of course, you don't get much sleep if you do that, but that's completely up to you. Nobody's judging here. You could do that too. The other way is you could use the slow burn strategy, and instead of going for 12 chests in one go like I just did, you could just go slowly and just say, okay, this hour I want to get purple chest unlocked. Then you stop again. Next hour you want to get purple chest. Stop again. Next hour purple chest, and so on until you have arrived at the chest for Clash of Provinces that you wanted to open. That should be it. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, please put them in the comments. Also, feel free to like the video, subscribe the channel, and it would help a lot of people if you shared this video, but of course only if you found it helpful for yourself. Then see you next time, and happy hunting!